guys, it happened. After 30 years, Tim Burton has finally made another good movie. Beetlejuice is the real deal. I loved this movie so much. As somebody who is like new into the Beetlejuice fandom, I just watched the first film like 4 days ago. And I thought the first one was okay. I liked a lot of the Deo sequence is just great and hilarious, and Michael Keaton was great. I just was not a fan of Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis's part of the film. And this film, they don't focus on the Maitlands in this. It's much more into the Dietzes and all that stuff, which is the parts of the first film that I found more interesting. So already you got me in. And to have, like, there are sequences in this film that blew my mind. I don't want to, like, ruin everything that happens, but there's a sequence in particular. The only thing I'll say about it is it's a flashback to Beetlejuice as a young man, and that whole scene just absolutely had my jaw on the floor. I loved it. It was a tribute to Mario Bava and just like old school Italian horror, and I was just smiling I was smiling the entire time through this movie. Between Michael Keaton's absolutely batshit performance, I loved everything that he was doing, like I said, and like Willem Dafoe's performance as well, which is just absolutely phenomenal. He plays Wolf Jackson. And Wolf Jackson is a police detective, and I won't reveal what his role in the story is, but he's connected to Beetlejuice in what he is doing in the film, and it's just great, and he's great, and I haven't even talked about the human characters yet, and I've been talking for 2 minutes. Catherine O'Hara is just phenomenal. She is just like, even after Schitt's Creek being the masterpiece that it was, she is just on her A game, and Winona Ryder is just also great. It is so cool to see Winona Ryder lead a big studio movie. Like, it is so cool that she is back in movies now and not relegated to the streaming hell that is Stranger Things. Jenna Ortega is also very good in this film. I just loved everything about it, guys. This experience was just great. It was... I took my brother, we were laughing the whole time, and he didn't like it as much as I did, but this movie is just awesome. It's, like I said, it's Tim Burton's best movie in 30 years. And I really think this movie is going to be a big hit, because I went to the early screening tonight, and I heard multiple people say that this was the best movie that they had seen in a while. So I know that there's going to be a lot of people going to this, and it's going to make a lot of money, and it's going to... This is a We Are So Back movie. Like, it's going to make a lot of money, and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, the movies are back because of Beetlejuice, and Tim Burton's going to be able to have carte blanche for whatever he makes next, and I really hope he continues this streak of good faith, because and even in the interviews for this film, I've heard Tim Burton say that this movie made him fall back in love with filmmaking, and it shows, because some of the sequences here are just absolutely breathtaking. Like, some of the horror stuff is just like awesome, and I really like what he does in this film. And yeah, Danny Elfman's score was also it wasn't as good as the first one, but it's still present. It's more weaker than the first film, I honestly think. But yeah, I liked this one, guys. I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5 on my rating scale. And it's just a good time at the movies. Go see it. It's awesome. It's going to be a really fun Halloween movie that it's got something for everybody. And yeah, it's a fun time. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles.